Welcome to Khartoum, the capital city of the Sudan, the largest African country. Our cosmopolitan city's range of historic attractions, museums, free annual events, and tourist services is unrivaled by any other Sudanese city. This content was designed to help you get around the nation's capital with ease, and to acquaint you with many outstanding sights the city has to offer. Major attractions, transportation system around the city and main roads across the city are noted in the map. Location: Khartoum town lies along the left bank of the Blue Nile, and forms a huge triangle. Its vertex at the confluence of then two Niles, the White Nile on its west side and the Blue Nile on its east, and the base bordering Gezira state some 30 km southward. It is situated on latitude 1536 N, and longitude 3132 E, and it is 1,352 feet above sea level. Its population has grown to over 5 million people. Khartoum, together with the two cities, Omdurman and Khartoum North, Bari, these cities jointly called the Tri-Capital, constitute the national capital of the Republic of Sudan. Climate of Khartoum: the climate is mainly tropical. During summer, March, June, the temperature is quite high, with an average temperature of 38 C, with May as being the hottest month of the year. Autumn starts from mid-July and ends on September, with a total rainfall of 167 millimeters. It is characterized by abundance of sandstorms. Winter starts on October and lasts up to March. It is endowed with a beautiful to moderate, dry and healthy weather. The average temperature in winter is 24 C, the ideal time for foreigners to visit Khartoum and enjoy its tourism activities. Places to visit in Khartoum: the Mogran. Khartoum Mogran, confluence of the two Niles, is an outstanding natural attraction to its lovers from all over the globe. The area is famed for migratory birds, frolic flowers, and various restaurants, as well as a family park. Museums. Khartoum is home to several museums, including the Sudan National Museum, the National Museum for Ethnography, Natural History Museum, and the Khalifa House Museum, plus others. They are the must places to visit, as they serve as one-stop venues for finding out about the people, culture, and history of the largest county in Africa. National History Museum. This museum is located on the Gama Street, opposite to the main building of the University of Khartoum. It was established during the second decade of this century and is relegated to the Faculty of Science. The museum demonstrates interesting and unique species of animals and birds found in Sudan. A collection of mummified reptiles, birds and animals are also exhibited. Sudan's Ethnographic Museum. The museum was established in 1956 and is situated at the junction of Gama Street and El Meknamir Street. It unfolds a spectacular collection of material culture of various Sudanese tribes and peoples. This rich heritage of agricultural and nomadic appliances, domestic tools, ceremonial paraphernalia, and utilities are artistically exhibited and knowingly demonstrated. The museum opens to visitors daily from 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m., except on Mondays. Sudan's National Museum. This museum can be regarded as Sudan's main custodian of the country's historical heritage, for it is where all of the collected ancient cultural material of Sudan is documented, kept, and displayed for the benefit of all visitors. Sudan's National Museum was established in 1971 at an attractive site on the Nile Avenue, overlooking the Blue Nile and not from its confluence with the White Nile. The museum consists of two main sections. The first is an outdoor garden of lush greenery, transgressed by a water channel symbolizing the Nile. Here, the monuments and temples of Nepadan and Christian eras were reconstructed after their rescue from the flood caused by the construction of the Aswan Dam in the 60s. The second section is comprised of a two-story building, which accommodates a huge collection of rare archaeological artifacts. This covers all stages and epochs of Sudanese civilizations, from the early Paleolithic period through Nepadan, Meroitic, Christian and Islamic areas. Of particular interest to visitors is the rare collection of artifacts belonging to the Kerma civilization, 2500 to 1800 BC. The Khalifa House Museum. This was the residence of the Khalifa Abdullah ben Mohammed, who succeeded the Mahdi. The ground floor of the residence was built in 1888 and the upper floor in 1891. It became a museum in 1928. The structure of the residence itself is of great historical importance, since it exhibits the style and architecture prevailing at that period. The vast collection of artifacts displayed inside the two-story museum covers almost the entire Mahdi rule, apart from a collection of personal belongings of the Khalifa, such as utensils, beds, swords, spears and various other elements of everyday use. The museum opens to visitors daily from 8:30 a.m. to 6:30 p.m. except on Mondays. The Mahdi's Tomb. It is located at Omdurman and encompasses an important part of the country's heritage during the Mahdiist era. Omdurman Market. This ancient souk exhibits all types of handicrafts, artifacts, souvenirs, and various items of Sudanese folk memorabilia. The market is usually open from 8 a.m. and closes at sunset. Sheikh Hamad el Nile's tomb. On the western side of Omdurman on Fridays, many dervishes congregate dancing their famous and well-known rites and songs. The practice exemplifies tradition of Sufi in the Sudan. Boatyard. It lies just offshore of the Abu Raouf quarter of Omdurman, on the western side of the Nile, where we can see the manufacturing of traditional boats, the way it have been done for centuries. However, the above are not the only to be seen. Khartoum is rich with other attractions that are really breathtaking. Among them we may include Nuba Wrestling, the Camel Market, Abd el Qayyum Gate, the Nile's Islands, the World War II cemeteries, the Church of St. Matthew, King Farouk's Mosque, Sayyid Ali's Mosque, the Republican Palace, the Botanical Gardens, West Omdurman's Desert and Jebel Alia, etc. Hotels. Hotels are found mainly in Khartoum, and are found in all categories. They are well equipped to extend their services from 5 stars grade and down to 2 stars. The majority of these hotels are located in Khartoum. There are plenty of available rooms at all classes throughout the year. Water. Although the water in hotels and camps in Khartoum is generally suitable for drinking, we advise our visitors to drink mineral water as a precaution for their health. Mineral water is now found almost everywhere a visitor goes to. Food. Most types of meals and internationally known dishes are available in Khartoum. All sorts of fresh meats, chicken, beef, lamb, and fish, are slaughtered or caught daily. Fresh vegetables, picked daily, are plentiful. Fruit is from local sources. There are a variety of canned and packaged goods. Hotels and restaurants serve mostly standard fare of both the Sudanese and international types. Clothes. Light cotton clothing is advisable for Khartoum during the summer days. During the winter days, a pullover is usually sufficient as additional wear. During winter evenings and early mornings, heavier clothing may be necessary. Generally speaking, a layered style wardrobe works best. Getting there. A foreigner intending to visit KRT could obtain an entry visa from this website and the Sudanese diplomatic missions abroad, or he could get one at KRT International Airport with a prior arrangement with the Ministry of Foreign Relations, if there is no mission in his/her country. Health regulations. Vaccination against smallpox, yellow fever, typhoid, and cholera may be compulsory for foreigners upon entry. Prophylactics against malaria are advised. Getting around. There are several means of transport inside Khartoum. The most common transport is the hafla or minibus. Similar to the minibus are flatbed conversions that resemble minibuses. There are also some new microbuses that are quite comfortable, as well as taxi and rickshaw services. Religion. Islam is the official religion of the majority, with Christianity having a special place. Customs. All personal belongings are customs-free, with an allowance of 200 or less cigarettes or 1/4 ounce of tobacco. As for electrical or electronic equipment and firearms, dues are taken for these items while subject to refund if they are re-exported within 6 months period from the date of their entry. As for foreign currency, there is no limit to the amount currency that could be admitted in Sudan. Declaring these amounts on the port and entry to the authorities is a must to ensure the right of the visitor to take back any amount of foreign currency not exceeding the declared amount. Since the prices of foreign currencies in Sudan are subject to frequent changes, visitors are advised to know these prices before coming to Sudan. Credit cards are not acceptable in most places except some of the international hotels and airlines. Thank you for watching this video.